The cabin had no neighbors for 40 miles. That was exactly why Daniel Mercer rented it. He was a writer, burned out, divorced, and desperate for silence. The listing said rustic retreat, which was a polite way of saying no Wi-Fi, no cell signal, and a generator that coughed like an old man every time you switched it on. Daniel didn't care. He packed 2 weeks of food, 3 notebooks, and drove until the GPS gave up on him. The first 3 days were perfect. He wrote 12 pages. He slept without nightmares. He drank coffee on the porch and watched deer move through the tree line like ghosts in the early morning fog. The forest was alive in a way that felt gentle. Birds, wind, the occasional crack of a branch. Nothing sinister, nothing wrong. Then came the 4th night. Daniel was sitting by the fireplace around 10 p.m., deep in a chapter, when he heard it. 3 slow knocks on the front door, deliberate, measured, like someone who had been standing there for a while, deciding whether to announce themselves. He froze. No one knew this cabin. No one was supposed to be within 20 miles of him. He hadn't seen a single car on the dirt road since he arrived. He told himself it was probably an animal, a raccoon, a branch falling against the wood. He set down his pen and waited. Silence. Then 3 more knocks. Same rhythm. Same deliberate patience. Daniel stood slowly, grabbed the fire poker from the hearth, and moved toward the door. The cabin had no peephole. Just an old wooden door with a rusted deadbolt that he now wished he had tested more thoroughly. He pressed his ear against the wood and listened. He could hear breathing. Low, steady, calm breathing, like someone standing just on the other side, their mouth inches from the door, waiting for him to open it. "Who's there?" Daniel called out, hating how thin his voice sounded. Nothing. Then a voice. Low and male and utterly emotionless. "My car broke down. I just need to use your phone." Daniel's stomach dropped. He took a step back. The nearest road was 6 miles away. There was no cell signal here. Everyone who rented this cabin knew that before they arrived. Whoever was outside that door either hadn't done their research, or they were lying. "I don't have a phone that works out here," Daniel said carefully. No signal. A pause. Long enough to feel intentional. "That's okay. Can I come in anyway?" The words hit him like ice water. Not, "Can you drive me somewhere?" Not, "Do you have a radio?" Just a quiet, simple request to come inside. Daniel backed away from the door entirely, gripping the fire poker so hard his knuckles ached. He moved to the window and peered through the curtain. There was a man standing on the porch. Tall, still, dressed in dark clothes that were completely dry, despite the fact that it had been raining for 2 hours. He wasn't looking at the door anymore. He was looking directly at the window, directly at Daniel, as if he had known exactly where he would be. He smiled. Daniel yanked the curtain shut, heart hammering. He ran to the back of the cabin, pushed the heavy wooden table against the back door, and killed every light inside. In the darkness, he pressed himself against the interior wall and listened. Footsteps on the porch, slow and unhurried, moving around the side of the cabin, then the back, then pausing just outside the window above where Daniel sat on the floor, not breathing, not moving. A long silence. Then the sound of footsteps moving away, onto the gravel, into the tree line. Gone. Daniel sat in that darkness for 3 hours without moving. At first light, he threw his notebooks into his bag, started his car, and drove. He didn't stop until he hit a gas station with fluorescent lights and a cashier, and the beautiful, overwhelming noise of civilization. The police took his report seriously, more seriously than he expected. The officer who responded told him that 2 other cabins in that same region had reported similar incidents over the past 8 months. A tall man, dark clothes, always dry, no matter the weather, always asking to come inside, always watching from exactly the right window when the person inside tried to look out. No one knew who he was. No one had ever opened the door. Daniel never went back for his security deposit. He never went back at all. He did, eventually, finish his book. Dedicated it to every instinct that ever told you not to open the door. Here's what the detective told him before he left, and it's the part that still wakes Daniel up at 3 a.m. sometimes. They found footprints in the mud around the cabin. The trail came out of the woods. It circled the cabin 3 times before stopping at the front door. It never went back into the trees. There was no trail leading away. Whatever left those prints didn't walk back out of that yard. And no one, not the detective, not the rangers, not anyone, has ever been able to explain where it went.